Doesn't even look like it's 9:40 with these curtains closed. It's a bit cloudy. It just seems like a darker cloudiness than it was yesterday morning. Good morning, Harrisonburg. I woke up in the middle of the night last night. Not being able to breathe through my nose. And I was like, oh, I'm thinking around all those people, you know, but then I remembered the, still haven't figured out how to pronounce that word. Arboretum? Arboretum? That sounds even less correct now. Arboretum. I don't know. Anyways. Oh, lighting's better over here. Anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have some allergy symptoms from being out among all those trees yesterday. So, anyways, going to finish getting dressed and packing up everything here, and got a pretty exciting thing to show you guys coming up today. Oh, I'm so excited. We might actually be getting breakfast today. Feel like treating myself to breakfast. But I can't wait to show you guys what we're doing today. This is going to be so fun. So this is the only piece of merch I got. I went to Vorm's table because I mostly budgeted for some merch from Vorm and some merch from Nixel. Vorm didn't have anything new that I don't already own. So, and Nixel, I was like, oh man, I don't want to. I was debating, like, I really shouldn't be buying more t-shirts. I really got to clean out my closet before I buy any more t-shirts right now. So I settled on this very nice, kind of weighty pin. So that's really cool. I added that to my, why can't I think of the word? Flight jacket. There we go. Done and finished packing just after 10 o'clock, which I'm going to check out and I'm going to show you all the, like, main thing I've been hyped about all weekend. Other than the festival. Hello. So, how's the cat portion work?
Yeah. So we are a foster on that side.
Okay.
All the kitties come to us from the Humane Society of Shenandoah County.
Okay.
So we do the room by appointment. It's $15 per person for a full hour, and that all goes back to maintaining the space in the kitty room.
Okay.
If you are just wanting to hang out on this side, though, you're welcome to get a drink or just hang out at the bar side and watch the kitties. But that is up to you.
I'll get a drink first.
Yeah, absolutely. We have our full team menu here. Over 85.
Okay. I got the Dragon Pearls black tea. Oh, okay. We can't have my drink. What you sniffing for, huh? No! Oh snap. This one has a camera. So cute. That was an awesome time at the Café. I was there for like an hour 10. $15 for an hour and 10 minutes. Or $15 for an hour, but I got a little bit extra time since I kind of scheduled kind of late in the hour. I scheduled at like 10:40, so she gave me until like 11 to 12. But I could go in there early, so yeah. My allergies were going crazy. I'm gonna talk about it a bit later, but I haven't had a cat in my life in a while, and I'll discuss a bit later when we get somewhere quiet. For now, let's see where our next destination is. Oh, good, good. Okay, y'all, we're back at the truck from Midtown Market. Show y'all what I got. Some, this is another if you know, you know type of thing. I love chips and are really good chips in general, but the dill pickle especially is my favorite. And I asked the guy, like, what's a beer I can get that I might not be able to find more local up in Northern Virginia. So he recommended this, which is what we had yesterday, which was really, really good, actually. So, like, that purchase makes sense. I got some lip balm, because I've been licking my lips all weekend. Earplugs, because I forgot these yesterday, so that's not good. So, then, I'm debating between which stop to go to next. Not going to spoil the two stops, but I really got to find somewhere to restroom. That's the main thing. So I decided to, I'm not that hungry right now, so I decided I'll go to my second choice destination for now. That way we can eat closer to the actual time of the show. So you'll see what's coming up next. wow. I just realized I forgot to show off today's shirt. It's a Nightbringer shirt I got a few years back. Let's see. There we go. That works.
Flower display, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey everyone, it's VoiceOver Fire again, since it was busy. So this first cider is called Dry River. It was like a dry apple juice with like carbonation, as weird as that is. So I'll admit I'm still really new to drinking cider, so the way I describe it is going to be kind of weird. But this is the Daybreak. So it's similar to the Dry River, but this time it has a touch of tangerine, some grapefruit, because it's a hopped cider, so it's getting that grapefruit notes. Next up is Spare Bones. So this one was slightly sweet, with some fruit flavors of tangerine and some floral elderflower flavors going on. And next up we have the New Moon. This is another hop cider. Now this one you could really taste the hops, but in like a fruity way and not in like a dank, piney, weedy almost kind of way.
It's ridiculous. But it's
Last but not least, we have Virginia Hughes Crab 2024. Hughes as in HEWE apostrophe S. I don't know if I was saying it right. Anyways, definitely different. It's a different apple varietal, and it tastes just a bit drier than Dry River. It's really hard to explain it other than the fact that it's a different apple. Dude, everyone in Harrisonburg is just awesome. From the people checking me in at the hotel to, you know, all these different businesses I've been in, it's like nothing but good vibes and energy, man. But it's like, man, this is definitely one of those towns is at least worth doing a day trip to, even, you know, every few months. Because this is a nice town. This is a really nice town. Well, we're finally leaving Sagebird. Dude, I don't think I've been to a cidery like that. It's like real cider, you know, where it's not like overly, some of them are a bit sweet, but it's not like overly sweet. It's, you know, real dry cider. It's, delicious. So we're gonna finally get lunch. So they do serve food there. They have a food truck out there. There's a place I've heard of that is highly recommended to go visit. So we're gonna do that while we're still in town. So as you guys will see, I'm literally just walking everywhere. Like, it's, especially on a Sunday when all those parking permits and stop signs you see around town just don't apply. because the area I parked at says parking permit required Monday through Friday, and it's a Sunday, so we're Gucci. Yeah, just park and just walk around downtown Harrisonburg. See people already getting set up for this evening. Ooh, this is a dangerous store for me to go into. I cannot be spending that kind of money right now. Thank you. There's everywhere.
As long as they're not alcoholic.
Oh yeah. Ciders came out fast.
Yeah.
This is where we're going.
About 3 different ways.
Okay.
I did it as a woodcut,
Ooh.
and then I've done it with a line drawing, and then also, painted like that.
Okay, okay. That's what I really miss is I used to do printmaking in school. That's what I miss is the wood cutting and the linographs and everything.
Yeah, I was a printmaker when I was in school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of people at school I went to ended up as printmakers because the professor, Robert Wolf.
But like that's what I miss is like the boldness of it, and like it does have a graphic design quality in a way, but it's so like artistic. It's not so stiff and corporate like modern day graphic design.
Well, yeah, I appreciate what you're saying. Well, I'm very much, and this was what Robert Wolfe, the professor, it was, if he had cause, that he stood for, it was composition.
Yeah, these are lovely.
Let's see. This is a traditional oil on canvas,
Okay.
and whereas the others are digital. I've got some like this where it's a digital painting, and then after it's printed, I go back in with a brush and paint it.
Okay. Oh, I like that idea.
Now this is an oil on canvas. This is traditional, but these, I don't think you can tell my digital work from my real work.
Right. It blends.
That's digital.
Right.
And,
it blends so well. Like you have a true mastery of your craft.
Well,
I mean, in my personal opinion.
Yeah. I know I've got some talent, but skill, but I haven't. Yeah, well, I'm not a fan of some of the stuff I see out of, New York.
Right.
That they're paying outrageous sums for, and it's pretty much a glorified Jackson Pollock or something. It's like they're throwing paint on canvas.
Exactly, and it's like we've already seen this. Why are we still paying for this? Like, I don't get it.
But people with deep pockets and who have lots of money. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're smart. Well, I'll let you enjoy the gallery.
Okay, thank you for the chat. Always nice to talk to an artist.
I can talk art all day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the whole process of doing it and why people do it, and the way they do it, just has always interested me.
Yeah.
And not to sound like an art snob, but most of the people who I enjoy conversation with are people who are artists.
That entire experience inside that little art market gallery place was awesome. Of course, I'm extremely biased because I am an artist, but like they had art forms of all kinds. I mean, they had textile, woodworking, whatever the word for art made with like um, like plush figures kind of thing. I can't think of the word for that one. It was awesome, and you guys will hear our conversation in this video. I decided to stop there for a bit after I ate, because it's not quite yet 4 o'clock. It's actually like 3:59 right now. So by the time we walk back to the Gold Pony, it'll be 4 o'clock, so it'll be open by then. Can you guys believe I've literally just been parked in one spot and just literally been walking all over downtown Harrisonburg. Like, I got this to remind myself to visit. I got this. I guess I got multiples of these. I didn't realize, to remind myself of the dude I talked to and his cool paintings. Definitely want to buy some of that stuff when I move. I saw several things that would fit with my personal aesthetic. I got this card by the same dude I was talking to. I see a tiger. I mean, I can't help but buy. I'll probably write that to my aunt or something. Then I got this really nice bracelet for about 10 bucks. Got everything in the truck. To the Golden Pony we go. The duck and her babies. I was just going to get some Advil and whatnot, and I saw them hanging out. Walking back to the truck. Kind of disappointed we gotta go home. This was an incredibly fun weekend. Nighttime in Harrisonburg. Café. Alright, some quick thoughts about tonight's festivities. It was awesome. Honestly, I'm just tired right now, so I might not talk too much until tomorrow. Every band was freaking amazing, but I will admit I'm a bit biased. My favorite was Circle Breaker, because I've seen them, I think that's my 4th time seeing them now, and genuinely one of those bands that just seems to get better and better and better every time I see them. So I did want to give a special shout out to Earth Burial, because they were oops, I'm just about to my phone. They were especially good. They're one of those bands. I think that actually, now I think about it, I think they're the only band on the list that I genuinely don't think I've ever heard of before, or I haven't seen them on any like flyers or anything like that. But they were absolutely mind-blowing. Like, I came in no expectations, no idea what genre or style or any of that stuff, and they were mind-blowing performance, genuinely. Like, such a great way to close out an awesome weekend.